This book is called The Grumpy Monkey. Here's the grumpy monkey. His name is Chimpanzee. There's one wonderful day, Chimpanzee woke up to discover that nothing was right. The sun was too bright, the sky was too blue, the bananas were too sweet. Look at that grumpy face. Jim was confused. What's going on? And he didn't know what was happening. And so his friend Norman from next door said, well, maybe you're grumpy. And Chimpanzee says, I'm not grumpy. And then on his walk, he saw Marabou. He's a funny looking bird. He said, Jim's grumpy, Norman told Marabou. And why are you grumpy, Jim? It's such a wonderful day. And then Jimboree said, I'm not grumpy. But look at how you're standing. It's true, said Norman. You're all hunched. And he was all hunched and bunched. So Jim tried to loosen up, give a little wiggle. Then he ran into the lemur. And Norman said, Jim's grumpy. And why are you grumpy, Jim? Said the lemur. It's such a wonderful day. And Chimpanzee said, grumpy? Me, I'm not grumpy. And your eyebrows look grumpy, the lemur said. And he said, it's true, they're all bunched up. They're all bunched up. And so then he loosened an eyebrow. That's a terrible face, sorry. And then, just to make it even worse, he tripped over the snake. Nothing worse can happen on a day you're already grumpy. And Chimpanzee said, I'm not grumpy. And then why that frown, said the snake. And Norman said, I think it's because he tripped over you. So Jim put on a smile. It's not a very real smile. Finally, Jim looked happy, but he didn't feel happy. He looked kind of crazy, actually. Everyone wanted Jim to enjoy this wonderful day. So the birds say, you should sing with us. And Chimpanzee said, I don't feel like singing. And the monkeys say, you should swing with us. But the Chimpanzee said, I don't feel like swinging. The zebra said, you should roll with us. He said, I don't feel like rolling. And then the peacock said, you should stroll with us. And he said, I don't feel like strolling. And the lion says, you should lay in the grass. Don't feel like it. Then you should stop. Don't feel like it. The hippo said, you should take a bath. And then the otter said, you should make a splash. And then the snake said, you should hug somebody. And the laughing hyena said, you should laugh. The crocodile said, you should take a nap. And then the vulture said, you should eat some old meat. Ew. Or maybe have something sweet. And then the frog said, you should jump up and down. And what did the porcupine say? The porcupine says you should dance. And this little guy, I forgot what he's called, but I remember seeing him in a movie. He said you should maybe sit in the sun. That'd be good today. It's pretty warm. But Jim didn't feel like doing any of that. And they all said, why are you grumpy, Jim? It's a wonderful day. And Chimpanzee said, I'm not grumpy. And then he stormed off. That was the storming off song. And then Jim felt sorry. He felt sorry for shouting at everyone, but mostly he felt sorry for himself. And he's like, I guess maybe I am grumpy. And now he was just really starting to feel sad. That's not good, Tank. You shouldn't feel sad. And then Jim came up on Norman. Norman's the gorilla. And he slumped, and his eyebrows were bunched up. And Jim said, what's the matter, Norman? Are you grumpy? And he said, no, I dance with the porcupine. He's got quills in his butt. That's funny. Sit down, Tanky. You can read the book with me. And then Chimpanzee said to Norman, are you okay? And Norman said, it hurts, but it'll feel better soon enough. And then Norman said to Jim, are you still grumpy? And he's like, yes, but I'll feel better soon enough. And Norman said, it's a wonderful day to feel grumpy. and he already started to feel a little bit better. It's okay to have a grumpy day, but the good news is they get better. Not always grumpy. Evelyn, that was for you. I hope you liked it.